father, we communicated tough. Guys reached out to me, gave me words of encouragement, named my kids. For years, he begged me to come to Ghana. He begged me to come to Ghana. And let me hold on to that, really put a star by that. And he was always dropping gems like, you need to come see it. You know, I'm getting old. About 2009, my father came back to America, and he came to Worcester, Massachusetts, where I was born, which is all Ghanaian now. You know, there's about 20 families. Now, you know, the whole city of Worcester is Ghanaian.
Yeah.
I was born there, bro. We was one of probably the first 30 families there who was Ghanaian. So,
okay.
Yeah. So I went and visited my father, man. My father was in a very emotional state. He had his leg amputated, man. We shared a great time. But one of the things he said, listen, you're the senior son. You got to come back. I have some things to show you. Only I can show you. That stuck with me. But because of the American capitalistic system, and we're always on a rush to do something, I didn't go. It was always next year. Until I finally got the call, and I think it was about 2014, that my father had passed. My father had died. And of course, I was going to come bury my father, but there were certain things that went with it. As I came to bury my father, stepping off the plane, I think that my father passing was a gift that was passed down as divine intervention for me to come to Ghana. One of the things that it did was when I stepped off the plane, the land grabbed me. Like I felt something, brother.
Yeah.
You know, I felt seeing my people. And this is not a back to Africa story. This is just that I felt something grabbing in me. As I went to immigration, true story, the sister looked at my passport. She seen me Aite, which is a God name.
Right.
And she started speaking God to me. And I said, I don't know God. And she said, oh, she's like, you're lost. You're the lost Ghanaian. Welcome home. And it hit me in my heart, and it stuck with me.
Yeah.
As I buried my father, speed up the story, what I started to learn is that I was welcomed into my family. My family is one of the original families of Jamestown. We got a family house there that's been there since probably the 1800s, and it looks like it too. And Jamestown is the hood, is one of the original neighborhoods where, you know, basically people migrated from. But basically, it was like an old school hood story. This was grandma's house, great grandma's house. Aunts and uncles, everybody walking through the neighborhoods. People knew my father, my cousins, everything. It just felt as grimy as it was. It just felt at home to know that my family is originally from here, 5 minutes from the Atlantic Ocean, brother. In addition to me burying my father, understanding that we are a people of tradition. I didn't understand it. Nah, you don't call the shots here. You have family elders. We have 3 meetings. This is how we do. There was real tradition here. One of the things that my father did do, he made sure that I grew up in diverse environments. So I grew up around Jewish people. I grew up around Italians. I grew up around all type of ethnicities. And for some reason, me pushing my culture away, you always looked at their culture. Like, oh, look what they do. Look what they do, this, and that. But not understanding that my people, no, this is how we bury, you know, this is how we bury him. On Thursday, you go to the morgue, he's wrapped in a cloth. They have to bathe him. You know, they take him in a hearse, and they take him to every house that he grew up in.